What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Last night was an absolute banger. That's 2 nights in a row. I have had absolutely ridiculous days on Prize Picks utilizing Prize Made Easy. Literally, just the top plays on Prize Made Easy. And I'll go over some of the ones that were fantastic. But you had Logan Gilbert under 5.5 hits allowed that was popping on the tool all day. There's a bunch of different plays that were popping throughout the day. Some that I didn't get into my slips, some that I did, and all of the ones that I did I absolutely hit, and the ones that I didn't also hit. So it was fantastic. Logan Gilbert under 5.5 hits allowed was amazing. We talked about Bobby Witt under 2.5 hits runs RBIs. That was I'm not sure if that was in the live stream or if I mentioned that in the video. Jordan Poole under 1.5 steals and blocks was at the top of the tool all day. That hit. Victor Wembanyama, we talked about that in the live stream. I remember being in the live show talking about Victor Wembanyama. He popped in as one of the top plays. He ended up hitting under his points assists. Jalen Green went over his 10.5 assists and rebounds, which was a popular one. Kelly Olynyk went under 7.5 rebounds, which was a popular one. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Other ones. You had Bobby Witt Jr. under 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. You had Jabari Smith Jr. over 0.5 block shots. Draymond Green over 0.5 block shots. RJ Barrett over 21.5 points assists. Jabari Smith block shots, already mentioned that. Kelly Olynyk under his rebounds. Jordan Poole under 1.5 steals. Trey Jones under 4.5 rebounds. De'Aaron Fox over his goblin of 19.5 points is one of the plays I put in. That was one of my favorites. JP Sears over 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Hits, runs, earned runs allowed. It was just an absolute crazy day. Victor Wembanyama under 38.5 points and rebounds. It was ridiculous day. Out of about 15 bets that I placed, I only missed a couple. That's the crazy part. And literally, both of the ones that I missed were baseball. It was, I ended up playing over on Rafael Devers, hits, runs, RBIs, which ended up missing. And then Patrick Corbin under 16.5 pitching outs. He went over. Even though he gave up 3 earned runs early and all that good stuff, he was pretty efficient throughout that game. So he ended up going over. But 2 misses out of like 15 plus picks. Crazy. People were posting screenshots, been sending me screenshots of huge dubs as well. A guy turned $20 to $600 on chalkboard utilizing the tools, matching up the lines. So it was just, man, huge night, man. I love nights like that. Huge nights. And that's back to back. Back to back gigantic nights from Prize Made Easy. The tool's been putting in work. If you're not a Prize Made Easy member, it's only $20 a month, and you can utilize the tools you're about to see me use right now. Let's get straight to it, baby. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $20. Let's get it. Jalen Johnson's at the top of the list. PRA over 27.5 this morning. PME consensus odds are a full point higher and the higher money at minus 116s on the over. Projection of 29.26, a 1.76 projection differential. Absolutely love Jalen Johnson, PRA over 27.5. Tyrese Maxey's the next highest bet. Blocks plus steals over 1.5. Minus 135 PME consensus odds on the over. Projection of 1.57 is 0.07. So great spot for Jalen Johnson PRA over 27.5. Tyrese Maxey blocks and steals over 1.5. And that sounds like another sweeper right there. When looking at the Goblins, I guess they don't have any Goblins up on Prize Picks yet, do they? Hold on, let me see. Let me check and see why the Goblins aren't pulling up. Let me see. Does Prize Picks have Goblins yet? Prize Picks does not have Goblins and stuff up yet. That's why. Okay. Okay, makes sense. All right. Once they get the Goblins up, we'll obviously be all over those and be able to add those in the slips as well. What else? Let's check DraftKings Pick 6, which always tends to have some of the best value in the world. On DraftKings Pick 6, actually, they're better today. They're better. I mean, DeJounte Murray PRA under 36.5 is popping. PME consensus odds are at 35.5, which is a 1 point different on the under. And higher money on the under as well. So the under on DeJounte Murray PRA looks good there. Switching over to underdog, we have the over on Jalen Johnson PRA over there as well. Tyrese Maxey's at the top there as well. So Let's move on. MLB. At the top of the list, Carlos Carrasco earned runs allowed over 2.5. Minus 139 PME consensus odds on the over, which is super close to being a sniper play. Great option. Projection of 3.4 is 0.9 projection differential. And then the next highest value is Jack Sawinski, total bases over 0.5. Minus 138 odds on the over. Projection of 1.17. And you see firsthand how I utilize this tool. The best options are automatically in order from top to lowest on every sport you look at, every sports book you look at. It's automatically from the best play to the worst play. In all plays that show, there are no bad plays that show. All the plays that show are solid plays because they're all going to be plus EV and plus projection. And what that is, if you're new, plus EV and plus projection is when a play is not only has good EV odds where the money's on that side of the line, but projection also agrees with that, okay? And you just have more data on that side than just going off EV alone, because EV alone can be a little skewed. Either some of these sites can be taking one, maybe two sportsbook lines and going off of that, or just not all smart people. Like I've always said, it's not just smart people placing bets and moving lines one way or the other. So lines can really be manipulated by not so smart people as well, which kind of makes the line look a certain way when maybe it shouldn't based off data. So utilizing plus EV plus projection is the most accurate way to go. And as you saw with yesterday, like going absolutely berserk with the top plays. I mean, when you take EV and you also combine data and projections player stats into it as well, it just takes you to a whole nother level. Sawinski total bases over 0.5. Carrasco earned runs allowed over 2.5. Let's move on. MLB first inning. The best MLB first inning play for under would be Paul Blackburn and Kenta Maeda. Both of them had kind of mediocre first inning ERAs last season. But minus 120 odds on the under. Both offenses did not score a ton of runs in the first inning last season, and they had a combined 683 OPS, which is not very good either. So Paul Blackburn, Kenta Maeda is a solid underplay. But honestly, there's some amazing overs. Tyler Alexander, Ryan Feltner over is a fantastic option. You have a 7.65 combined ERA in the first inning out of these two guys. Tyler Alexander had a 9 ERA in the first inning. Feltner had a 6.3 ERA in the first inning. Both offenses raked in the first inning, scoring 96 runs in 162 games, in 162 first innings, and a combined 814 OPS. So fantastic over for Tyler Alexander, Ryan Feltner if you want to play an under, Paul Blackburn and Kenta Maeda. Moving on. Looking at NHL. Sorry, y'all. Brandon Montour shots on goal over 2.5, minus 129 odds on the over. Projection of 2.7 is 0.2. And Roop Hintz shots on goal over 2.5, minus 129 odds on the over. Projection of 2.62 is 0.12. For MMA today, Brandon Allen still at the very top, and Baha Mondes are two of the best options. 7 sportsbook differential over 52.5 significant strikes for Brendan Allen. And then Baha Mondes, significant strikes over 49.5. Fantastic options. Casper Rudd, total games under 21.5. 20.5 on other sportsbooks, a -1. So the under on Casper Rudd. For college basketball, we have the under on Trey Kaufman-Renn, PRA of 10.5 at a -1 would be the top play there. Women's college basketball, nothing available for women's college basketball. For PGA, nothing. No great value on the board for PGA. Actually, you do have some solid options. You have some right here. -150. You got Brian Harman strokes over 71.5. I'm not sure why that's not up here. It should be. But these are full point differentials. That's why. But I really like these spots. Brian Harman strokes over 71.5 is a really, 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 really good one. Webb Simpson strokes over 72 looks like a really good one. That's a half line up and a -150 on the over. Some solid value on PGA this morning. For soccer, we have the over on Leonardo Campana, shots on goal over 2.5, and then Martin Paes, goalie saves over 3. For Call of Duty, nothing at the moment. League of Legends, the under on Cello. Map 1 through 3 kills under 10. 9.5 on other sportsbooks on -0.5 sportsbook differential. For CS2, we have the over on Sadzin versus Red Canids. Map 1 and 2 kills over 26.5. And then we have the next highest is Robin. Map 1 and 2 kills over 26. I skipped this one because they're on the same team, W7M. All right, so over on Robin, map 1 and 2 kills of 26. Sadzin versus Red Cannons over map 1 and 2 kills of 26.5. Last but not least, we have 3 options that are 2 differentials. Here, we're going to go Victor, map 1 and 2 kills over 31.5. And then we're going to go Sad Hack, map 1 and 2 kills under 26.5. All right, recap. Going back to NBA, at the top of the list, we have Jalen Johnson, PRA over 27.5. Tyrese Maxey, blocks and steals over 1.5 are the absolute best options on the board at the moment. For baseball, we have Carlos Carrasco, earned runs allowed over 2.5. Jack Sawinski, total bases over 0.5. MLB first inning, under on Paul Blackburn, Kenta Maeda are one of the better unders of the first inning runs allowed. And then the over on Tyler Alexander and Ryan Feltner. The more red you see, the better the over bet on first inning runs allowed. The more the green you see, the better the under. Oh, we have a better under that popped in. Ranger Suarez and Jake Irvin. NHL, Brandon Montour and Roop Hintz over their shots on goal of 2.5. MMA, over on Brandon Allen, significant strikes of 52.5. Bahamondes, significant strikes over 49.5. For tennis, under on Casper Rudd, total games of 21.5. College basketball, under on Trey Kaufman, Ren, PRA of 10.5. Nothing for women's college basketball. For PGA, some of the better options that we love here is the over on Denny McCarthy, strokes over 71.5, looks really good. Full point differential on the over and higher money on the over. And then Matt Fitzpatrick, strokes over 71.5, looks good. Tommy Fleetwood over 71 looks good. For soccer, we have Leonardo Campana, shots over 2.5, and then Paes, goalie saves over 3. Nothing for Call of Duty. League of Legends, under on Cello, map 1 through 3 kills under 10. For CS2, we have Sadzin versus Red Cannons, map 1 and 2 kills over 26.5. And then Robin, map 1 and 2 kills over 26. For Valorant, Victor, map 1 and 2 kills over 31.5. And Sad Hack, map 1 and 2 kills under 26.5. There is nothing in this industry more hot than the Props Made Easy tools right now. Get with it ASAP. Stop overthinking. It's super easy. You don't have to overthink shit. You get a Props Made Easy membership. You have an active subscription to one of these sportsbooks like Prizepicks, Underdog, or whatever. You go on a Props Made Easy. You keep refreshing throughout the day. You look for snipe plays. You look for whatever you can. Snipe play right now is Jalen Johnson, PRA, because of that full point differential and the money on the over. Okay, there's fantastic plays that pop in throughout the day that if you're aware of them and you're consistently getting the top plays added throughout the day, before you know it, you can have like 6, 7, 8 slips entered, and by the end of the night, you cashed on majority of them. You know what I mean? So just keep refreshing the tools. Keep playing the absolute top value options. Don't overthink things. Too many people overthink things. Utilize the Props Made Easy tools. What is the point of overthinking when the Props Made Easy tools are taking all projection data you can imagine? Okay? Usage percentage, players being out or in, every little thing you can possibly imagine, okay, is already incorporated into our data, projected data projections, and Vegas already incorporates it. So stop overthinking. Stop thinking it's harder than it is, because it's really not. It's super easy. PropsMadeEasy.com, $20 a month. Play the top plays, and look, try it for your first month. Try it for a month. It's only $20. If you don't like it, so be it. But you will. That's the point. You will. Not only is the interface amazing, but it's just on top of the game when it comes to having consistent success with this shit. You just got to stick with it. It's not going to hit 100%. Y'all know me. I'm not going to sit here and never tell y'all will never lose. But it absolutely gets you more success than you will have with anything else in this industry. Following any Discords, doing any of that. Matter of fact, there's multiple Props Made Easy members who have opened their own Discords utilizing Props Made Easy and are thriving right now. I get DMs from them all the time. So Props Made Easy is the #1 spot. It's $40+ cheaper than anywhere else, and it offers even more data than anywhere else. The PME consensus odds are more accurate than any Vegas odds you'll ever see, because they take every sportsbook and put them into an average line. There's sometimes you will go on these other sites looking for EV plays, and an EV play will be the best EV play on their site, right? Come to find out, it's because one sportsbook has it at like a -150. The other sportsbooks don't even have a line for them. That is skewed. That's not accurate. it could have been 2 people boosting that line to minus 150. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have enough data behind it for you to be betting that. With Props Made Easy, you're taking every sportsbook into the consensus odds to give you the most accurate idea of Vegas. You know what I mean? But hey, you got to live and learn. You got to try these things for yourself, and you got to figure it out for yourself. All right? Thank y'all for joining me as always. Let's have an amazing Saturday and keep raking. Let's get it. I'm out.